Good day everyone and welcome to another vlog for the Exodus 712K JV project. Now what you're looking at right now is the current shot that's rendering. It initially started out at about 8 minutes or so per frame. It's now down to about 3 minutes or so. You can see that it's about 2.5 at the moment. I use small tile sizes because this has a lot of reflection, Z-transparency, and it's all small areas, and those areas tend to take extremely long. So I chose a smaller file size because it just generally will help it render a little bit faster. Unfortunately, at later stages within the rendering, I can't switch to larger tiles because of the slow parent issue. If I stop it, I have to re-render it, so I'm just letting it do its thing. So what this shot actually looks like is the following.
Say unto Aaron, stretch forth thine hand with thy rod over the streams, over the rivers and over the ponds, and cause frogs to come up upon the land of Egypt.
Yeah, don't you just love that? That's so cool. While I was struggling like crazy to get the camera to move the way I wanted it to move, the audio was just super annoying because you have to add the audio to do the lip sync, and I did the lip sync first, which took me about I would say a full day, but it wasn't a typical day. It was like the one day spilling over into the next one, and honestly I was just distractible for those 2 days. So the lip sync took a lot longer than it should have, but it turned out magnificently. I can only show you guys that when the shot has finished rendering, which would be probably next week. Not the rendering finished only next week, I'll probably show you guys it next week. The other thing was, like I mentioned just now, the camera was a massive struggle to animate, and it was similar to last week's problem, where I had to set it to focus in on Pharaoh by parenting it to a cube, etc, etc, etc. Which wasn't bad, but it's not ideal. So in this case, I manually forced the camera to look where I wanted it to be looking, and that was not easy. It was really not easy. But I'm thankful for the result. And that's it for this week. I do want to remind you guys about the proposal. Go check that out. Link in the description. And I also want to tell you guys about an audio program, but because I don't have much experience in it just yet, I'll put more about that in the post as well, so you can check that out. And that's it for this week. Have a great one, and God bless you.